But what if I told you that one specific version of that coin, a broken bar, the 1776 Mint Mark Eisenhower Dollar broken bar, has been whispered about in collector circles as a hidden giant, a broken bar, a sleeper broken bar, a coin that, under the right conditions, has shocked the market with values climbing toward $1 million. That's exactly what makes it dangerous, because while millions of these coins were minted, a broken bar, only a handful carry the silent anomalies, a broken bar, the microscopic secrets, a broken bar, the subtle flaws that transform an ordinary dollar into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. One of them could already be in your possession, a broken bar right now, a broken bar waiting. The story begins in 1976, a broken bar, a year drenched in patriotism, celebration, and history. The United States was marking its 200th anniversary. A broken bar in the U.S. Mint responded with a bold tribute, a broken bar, a special bicentennial design. On the reverse, the traditional eagle vanished, a broken bar replaced by a powerful image of the Liberty Bell superimposed over them, a broken bar, a symbol of past and future colliding in one frame. And stamped boldly across the coin, a broken bar, 1776, a date that didn't just represent time, it represented legacy. Millions of these Eisenhower dollars were struck a broken bar, including those from the Denver Mint, a broken bar marked with a small but critical letter, broken bar D. At first glance, a broken bar, they all look the same, but that's where the illusion begins, because buried within this massive production run, a broken bar, something slipped through. Tiny mistakes, unnoticed imperfections, errors so subtly broken bar they escaped detection, a broken bar, and entered circulation. And over time, a broken bar collectors began to notice patterns. Whispers turned into theories, theories turned into confirmed discoveries, and suddenly, a broken bar, a new narrative was born. Not all 1976 Eisenhower dollars are equal. Some a broken bar are extraordinary. Take the double die anomalies. To the untrained eye, it looks like nothing, but under magnification, a broken bar, the lettering, a broken bar, the tab, broken bar, even parts of the design, a broken bar, appear slightly doubled, a broken bar, as if the coin itself is vibrating between two realities. This isn't damage, this isn't wear, this is a minting error, a broken bar created when the die itself was misaligned during production. They've stunned collectors, because rarity isn't just about how many coins exist, it's about how many exist like that. Now imagine finding one. Imagine holding a coin that looks ordinary at a glance, a broken bar, but under scrutiny, a broken bar reveals a secret that only a few in the world possess. But the story doesn't stop there, because another layer of mystery lies in the plankett errors. Some Eisenhower dollars were struck on imperfect blanks, a broken bar, resulting in off-center designs, a broken bar, clipped edges, a broken bar, or unusual surface textures. These coins weren't meant to leave the mint, they weren't meant to exist in public hands, and yet a broken bar they do. Each only a broken bar, a mistake that became a masterpiece. Then there are the high-grade survivors, and this is where things begin to shift from interesting, a broken bar, to unbelievable. Because while millions of bicentennial dollars were produced, a broken bar, very few have survived in near-perfect condition. Coins that were never circulated, coins that avoided scratches, marks, and handling, coins that remained frozen in time. When these pristine examples are graded at the highest levels, a broken bar MS67, a broken bar MS68, a broken bar RB, and a broken bar, the market reacts, collectors compete, prices climb, and sometimes a broken bar they explode. There have been reports a broken bar verified sales, a broken bar of exceptional specimens reaching astonishing heights, hundreds of thousands, and in the most extreme cases, a broken bar whispers of valuations approaching $1 million, not because the coin is old, not because it's made of gold, but because it is rare, a broken bar in a way that almost defies logic. Think about that for a moment. A coin created in 1976, a broken bar during your lifetime, a broken bar, or your parents' lifetime, a broken bar holding the potential to rival the value of historic treasures centuries old. It doesn't seem possible, until you realize what drives value in the collector world: scarcity, condition, and story. And the 1976 Eisenhower dollar broken bar, when it hits all three, a broken bar becomes something else entirely. But here's where the tension builds, because not every coin will reveal its secrets easily. Some errors are microscopic, some variations are so subtly broken bar they require trained eyes, a broken bar specialized tools, a broken bar and patience. And that's where most people give up. They assume their coin is ordinary, they move on, they never look closer, and just like that, a broken bar, a potential fortune slips through their fingers. What if broken bar? Instead of dismissing that old coin a broken bar, you paused. What if you asked yourself one simple question: a broken bar? Because history has shown a broken bar again and again, a broken bar, that life-changing discoveries often come from the most unexpected places. A coin jar, a drawer, a forgotten box. They aren't experts, they aren't professionals, they're ordinary individuals, a broken bar who took a second look. But the deeper you go into this world, a broken bar, the more intense it becomes. Because now you're not just searching for a coin, you're hunting for a difference, a flaw, a deviation from perfection. That a broken bar, paradoxically, a broken bar creates value. And once you start seeing eye to broken bar, you can't unsee it. Every coin becomes a question, every detail becomes a clue, and suddenly a broken bar, the ordinary world transforms into a hidden landscape of possibility. But there's one more twist, a final layer that makes this story even more compelling: authentication. Because finding a rare coin is only the beginning, proving eye to broken bar is where the real challenge begins. Professional grading services analyze every detail, a broken bar, every surface a broken bar, every microscopic feature. They confirm whether the coin is genuine, they assign a grade that determines its condition, and in doing so, broken bar, they unlock its true market value. Without that step, a broken bar, even the rarest coin, remains just a possibility. With eye to broken bar, it becomes a confirmed asset, a tangible piece of wealth. And this is where dreams either collapse, a broken bar, or ignite. Because when a coin comes back with a high grade, a broken bar, when an error is verified, a broken bar, everything changes. Suddenly a broken bar, that small piece of metal, carries weight. Not just physical weight, a broken bar, but financial, a broken bar, emotional, a broken bar, even historical. And for a moment, a broken bar, everything feels different. Because you realize a broken bar, you were holding something extraordinary, a broken bar all along. So now a broken bar, the question turns to you, right now, as you're listening to These a Broken Bar, because somewhere a broken bar out there, a broken bar, one of these rare 1776 a 1976 D. Eisenhower dollars, is still undiscovered, still waiting, still hiding in plain sight. And the person who finds it next to broken bar won't be warned, won't be prepared. They'll simply look closer than everyone else. And that's all it takes. One glance, one decision, one moment of curiosity, to uncover something that could change everything. So before you move on a broken bar, before you forget These a Broken Bar, take a second look, because the difference between an ordinary coin, a broken bar, and a life-changing discovery, a broken bar, isn't luck, it's awareness. And right now, a broken bar, you have it. The only question left is a broken bar.